Welcome to Comic Guru Update number 17. Yes, I'm now legal. Today, we are going to be talking about, yes, marriages, gays. Everybody's wearing pink. Except me, I don't look very good in pink. And also, we're going to be discussing the Avengers. Oh yes, I know you've heard it all before, but not this one. Yes, Steed and Mrs Peel from Boom Studios.
Chris, wrong way around.
Steed and Mrs Peel from Boom Studios. Yes, no boom tomorrow, but maybe boom today. Today, we are gathered here to witness the marriage between this man and this man in holy wedded matrimony. But then again, there's an awful lot of it happening lately. In fact, I've done a bit of research. Oh yes! It's called Wiki. It's an amazing thing, but trust me, have a listen to this. Now, this is North Star, actually believed to be the first superhero in comics. There's a character called Extrano, who may actually be the first gay man in superhero in comics. Anyway, he's a magnificently camp Doctor Strange, the only way to describe it. Right, anyway, I'll get onto the list. Check this out. Lists of Doom! Now, I'm going to go through some of these, and what we'll do is we'll flash up actual images, if we can, on some of them as we're going along, right? Some of these are hysterical. I'll see if I can give you as much knowledge as I can about each individual one. Right. The ambiguously gay duo, haven't a clue. Anima, still haven't a clue. Anole. Sounds like some sort of peephole bra. Apollo, of course, was married to Midnighter. Daniel Baptiste, vaguely recall it. Batwoman, I certainly recall it. Bling, Blythe, Bloke. Yes, an actual superhero with the nickname Bloke. Impressive, don't you think? Catman. Must be a completely different Catman. Alternative versions of Colossus, because as you know, Ultimate Colossus is actually gay as well. Comet, Creosote. Oh, hang on. Creosote. Actually, it's Creote. I have no idea what that means, and I don't even know who he is. But he's right next to Hero Cruise. He must get by on a Friday night. Now then, we have Dawnstar. Dawnstar, really? Learn something new every day. Carolina Dean from Runaways. Desire from DC. Then we have Hector from the Pantheon, of course, who was actually a member of the Hulk super team in the 90s. Hercules, well, he quite frankly slept with everybody, including North Star, as attested to by his funeral, which was hysterical, by the way. Read those comics, they were amazing. He's actually on the website, go check it out. Anyway, what have we got now? We've got Hero, we've got Heroes. I think it's a bit generic, don't you? Heroim, never heard of it. Tay-Fay Holland Hulkling, of course, going out with Wiccan. One of actually the most impressive gay relationships in comics is part of the Young Avengers. And actually, pretty damn impressive comics overall, so check them out. Ice Maiden, don't know it. Jackpot, and I have no idea about this, but is this the Jackpot that was actually part of the Spider-Man universe? If so, I may need to go and read a few more issues. Right, and then we have Julie Power from Power Pack, of course, she's bisexual. Or actually, maybe she gets it for free. If she gets it for free, do you still call it bisexual, or do you call it free sexual? I think someone should be known. Anyway, Dupe! Dupe? Dupe is gay, or bisexual, or lesbian, or transgender. He looks like a giant turd. What on earth is he? I mean, is he male, female, womble, jockstrap, or beetroot? The answer on a postcard, please, below. Then you have Element Lad, Enigma. Now that's a puzzler. Extrano, which I mentioned earlier before, always impressive, check it out. Flatman, one of the funniest comic and characters you'll ever get in the GLA. In fact, he's the only one that you can really treat seriously. Actually, talking about Flatman, I remember him once being used as a towel by Deadpool. Absolutely hysterical, because his nose kept getting caught in Deadpool's crack. I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen. Then we have Freedom Ring. There are so many jokes, but you know what? I'm not going to go with any of them. Naked Justice by Patrick Fillion. Yeah, I actually sell those comics, and they are impressively hardcore pornographic. Then, of course, North Star, the granddaddy of them all. Obsidian. Then we have Off Ramp. Is that a Transformer? And then we have Zephyr and Jar Jar Zatuna. Now, that isn't all of them. That's just a random sampler that we pulled up from Wiki. There are obviously characters like Fabman and others, who you'll find in lots and lots of comics that are being published today, including the very good sort of, what's it called? The Bride, by a friend of mine, Joe Glass. and Gavin Mitchell. Well worth checking out. Yes, the world of comics just got a little bit more diverse and hopefully a little bit more fun. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Ha ha! Tap dancing walruses called Pete. No, I was just getting your hopes up. Steed and Mrs Peel, otherwise known as the original Avengers. This lovely comic by Grant Morrison sees its very second period in publication. And of course, well, you've got Alan Grant on art, Grant Morrison on words, and they are turning in an impressive sequel to a series that I absolutely adored growing up and even today. The original Avengers is definitely a show that's stood the test of time. One of the kookiest, funniest, most entertaining series you'll ever read. You'll ever watch. But this is a fine edition of it. Published back in about 88, 89, I believe, or even possibly 91. I can never remember the dates, you know me. Anyway, check it out on the wiki, I'm sure you'll find out. But essentially it was published as a 2-part square-bound format book. It's being reprinted in single-issue formats for a new generation, and believe you me, it's well worth it. Now, the good news is that this version of the Avengers will continue once this is completed because the sales have been so good. I wish Boom all the best on this one. I really like the title, it sold very well, and I hope that their new versions of Steed and Mrs Peel, the original Avengers, come out very soon. Thank you very much. Take it away, Frank Sinatra. Hello, Dolly. Oh, wrong one. Anyway, thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Please leave all your comments below. If you have a video response or even a review of a gay comic or character, please put it in the response sheets below. You've been wonderful. He's been wombly. And I've been a very, very naughty boy. What was the update again? I've actually forgotten.
17.
Really got sore about that. Welcome to Kabakumu! Yeah? Alright, let me start that again. Yes! Steed and Mrs Peel from Bume? Funeral for a Friend, I think it's called. What's it called? Twilight of the Wombles? Alzheimer's of the ferrets. Then we have Gramelko. Then we have raspberries.
Boom.